plaintiff, Robert Watkins, says the defendant is his mother, and although she gave him a good life, he claims they constantly butt heads. Robert says his mother put his truck in her name, but then she sold the truck without his permission, so he's suing. Defendant Louise Watkins says Robert became defiant at the age of 14, and ever since then, their relationship has been estranged. However, Louise claims she was there for Robert after he was arrested in a money laundering scheme, and she denies owing him for anything.
Start with you.
All right, sir. My mother, Louise Watkins, she provided me with a very good life. She provided me with everything that I needed and could possibly want. Basically, once I hit puberty, things started to get rocky between me and my mom. Basically started to, be defiant, do things that teenage boys do.
Like what?
Not coming home from school. Just basic kid stuff, talking back.
Go ahead.
All right, so after, basically puberty, we didn't get along, basically. Things went back and forth. Me and my mom, we're basically the same. Our birthdays are 3 days apart. We're the same sign, so we butt heads all the time. She says aquamarine, I say it's green. She say tomato, I'll say tomato. So basically there's I guess I would say separation between me and my brothers, or one of my brothers.
What does that mean, a separation?
Well, I'll give you an example. Me and my brother's partner had got into it, and he was stealing money from my brother and basically disrespecting my family. So I told my mom, I'm like, when I see him, I'm gonna beat him up. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh no, son, you're not gonna do that to him. But
he stole from your brother, right?
Yes.
What did your brother say?
What did my brother say?
Yes. Did your brother want to jump on him?
Oh no.
Let me hear from you, ma'am. You give me some background.
Yes, sir. He's telling the truth about being raised right. I did the best I could as a single mother. He started being defiant at the age of 14, not coming home exactly like he said, for no reason. We do have an estranged relationship.
Where did that come from? And when?
I don't know, sir.
When did that start?
Around when he was 14.
Okay.
He just started being...
Came from him not obeying. That's
exactly.
What it came from.
That too, yes, sir. That too. And then as he got older, it got worse. So this is why my relationship with him is estranged. I refuse to be disrespected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's something that I birthed.
Sounds like he has a tendency for violence. You want to give me any history of that?
He's aggressive with his mouth more so than his fist.
What did your mother do to you?
Okay. I'm suing her for the value of the truck and misplaced.
How did she owe you? What did she do to your truck to cause her to owe you?
Okay. I had purchased the truck cash, and after I couldn't get the 30-day tag, in 2014, I purchased the truck cash. And after it was time to get the 30-day tags, I couldn't have had a violation in New Philadelphia. I had a debt to pay, take care of that. So I'm like, Mom.
What type of violation?
It was from 2011, driving under suspension.
Okay.
Which I didn't know at that time.
Okay.
So I'm like, yo, Mom, can you put the truck in your name so I can, get everything situated? She like, yeah, son, I'll do it for you. I'm like, cool. So she do that for me. Now, that was in 2014. Now we're going to speed it up to 2016. Now, Judge,
I'm sure you had gotten into your name by then.
No.
2 years? You want her to be responsible for you?
She my best friend. She my mama. Why not?
Because you're a grown man, I guess. Are you or are you not?
I am.
That's why. Grown men take care of their own business. They don't rely on their mama. A man that's still relying on his mama is not yet a man. He's closer to a boy. Because mother, I'm having a chance to get some good lessons with you. Because there are too many mothers and grandmothers who have to take care of grown men. They had to take care of you when you were a kid and you weren't even coming home from school and you were all this trouble to them. Then at age, how old are you?
I'm 40.
Oh my God. At age 40. She still gotta take care of you. And then he said, what? Because she's my best friend. I know she is. You'll be my best friend. You'll be my best friend. But from 14 to 16, you never did anything to get it out of her name and into yours. And so what happened to cause you to sue her?
All right. I was going through a very trying time in our family's life. Actually, one of my brothers, was in the hospital fighting for his life. My apartment got shot up, not due to anything I did. Then I had got into it with my brother's partner. So all this stuff is going on. My neighbor knocks on the door. She like, "What's up? You got a locksmith out here in your truck?" So I'm like, "What's going on?" So I'm about to go down there and. I'm saying I'm ready to bash dude head in, like I paid for my truck cash.
I know you tough guy.
What are you doing?
Violent guy. You got a history of jumping on people, or at least saying you are. Go ahead.
So he's like, well, Mr. Bush tell me to come and get a key. I'm like, well, who the hell is Mr. Bush? So I'm like, all right, I'm calling my mom. I'm texting her. I'm like, Mom, I'm about to go to jail. I'm texting her, calling her. She not get responding. So I'm like, all right, I get down there. He like, well, Mr. Bush 5 minutes away. I'm like, all right. So here come Mr. Bush. Now I remember seeing this man.
No, we're not going through all that. Now I remember seeing this man one day. No. What happened? Was the car taken away, and is that why you're suing her?
I'm suing her because she sold Mr. Bush, a mechanic that she used to know when I was little. She sold him my truck the day before.
What date was that? I don't know when that date was. Be careful with your attitude, because you know I can get one too.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. You heard about me.
Oh, man.
Let me hear from you, man. What happened with the truck?
Yes, I did do it. I sure did. I took the truck out.
Give me the background. He says that
no one else would put it in their name. Mm-hmm. He came to me at the last resort. I even hesitated then. I gave him a certain amount of time to get that vehicle, take care of his business, and get that vehicle out of my name. From 6 months to a year, I will give you that time because he got himself in some trouble. He got himself in some trouble, before all that happened. And here's the...
What type of trouble? So you were trying to get out your name because he had already been in trouble and you were concerned.
I was trying to help him. He ended up getting probation on that right there. I ended up helping him.
Hold on.
Because
not trying to imply any discriminatory opinions, but this is funny, it says. And your picture's the main one here.
Yes, sir.
6 indicted in a money laundering scheme to pay for their cross-dressing lifestyle. You're pretty desperate, Doc.
Definitely never desperate, and that's not true.
Well, if this happened, if you wanted to pay for your cross-dressing by money laundering, that's what they say in the paper.
Never cross-dressed.
You were indicted. Did you beat the case?
Sure did. And wasn't in any trouble when I purchased the car.
He got 5 years probation.
Did you get 5 years probation?
Off.
Pardon me?
I'm off, yes.
You didn't beat it then.
Exactly.
You were sentenced. Let me get you out of here. Your claim is dismissed. Perjury. You already admitted it on your own. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge Mathis.
I don't know from here. I guess we'll talk about it and see.
I love my son. I love both my sons, and that's up to him if he comes to me. I'm still open arms. I'm still his mother. I just want him to do right and get his life together. That's it.